you everywhere you do. You're listening to Naija Music Fiesta with the legendary Mr. Me on 103.5 FM Ibonadi. Hold on to
Alright, you're still listening to the Naija Music Fiesta right here on the Bonadi FM 103.5, 1:34 p.m. Time check in the studio, the Friday edition of the show. Okay, today is World Music Day, and music lovers all over the world they celebrate World Music Day. Before now, I told you guys that music is universal, though it is culture specific. So if you go to India, you will see Indian kind of music. When you come to the southeast, you will see the southeast kind of music. I'm talking about the Igbo kind of music. When you go to the Yoruba land, you will see the Yoruba kind of music. And if you go to the Ijo land, and you will see the kind of music in Ijo land. But this thing is this: there's something that connects everybody together, irrespective of your cultural differences. And I made mention of the fact that if you're an instrumentalist, the same principle you use to play the keyboard in the Igbo music is the same principle you use to play the same music of any other country. That's one thing that makes music a universal. Okay, and of course, across countries, across nations, across cultures, we've come to understand that humans love music. And of course, when we listen to music, it makes us go out of depression. For those who are depressed, not because everybody use music to do that, but then there are some certain songs that takes people out of stress, takes people out of depression. Some people make use of music to cool off. Some people use it for entertainment. And I can tell you, if you go all over the world, these are a number of things people make use of music. I mean, so it's universal. I mean, it's applicable everywhere. So you can enjoy the Rastafarian music, you can enjoy any kind of music all over the world. You can enjoy music. Music is universal, music is cool, music is wonderful, and no part of the world where you go where you no go see music, or where you no go hear people they play music. And there's something that attracts you when you hear that sound. So it is there, it is there, it is there. And today is World Music Day. So all over the world, people they celebrate them. I talk say I go given a small history when we come back. Okay. So now the world music, the history of that one started way back. Of course, it has existed for as long as mankind found its voice, and of course, it's quite possibly before now. Yes, for every culture of the world has its own music. I've said that before now, and of course, it has a distinct and a unique style in its language and every other thing. Let me see if I can get a specific area where that particular celebration came from. Okay. And then I'm gonna let us know. But then I think some information I got this afternoon is telling me about way back in France, and it was called Fête de la Musique. Yes, according to sources from Wikipedia, of course, it says it was initially called Fête de la Musique. I don't know if I got that pronunciation right for the French speakers. Fête de la Musique. Known as Music Day, and it takes place every 21st of June. In October 1981, as for history, Maurice Fleuret became director of music and dance at Minister of Culture Jaglan's request. Okay, and since then, since from 1982, it was It was a study on the cultural habits of French. Yeah, so it started way back in the French, way back in 1982, and since then, from 1982, it has become an international festival celebrated all over the world, of course, in more than 700 cities in 120 countries, including the likes of China, India, Germany, Italy, Greece, Russia. Go ahead and mention the names of the countries. Of course, the Fête de la Musique, of talking about a World Music Day or Make Music Day. It is World Music Day or Make Music Day is to promote music, in two basic ways, to promote music in first of all from the amateur professional musicians. This particular day is to encourage amateur and professional musicians to perform in the streets under the slogan "Make Music" or Fête de la Musique. Hope my French is gonna get better very soon. Okay, and the second one is that many concerts are organized, making all genres of music accessible to the public. Okay, so I don't know if that kind of celebration is going on right here in Nigeria or right here in Anambra State. I don't know. But then that's basically how the Fête de la Musique, the World Music Day, or Make Music Day, or Music Day kicked off way back in France. Of course, I started when Maurice Floret became a director of music and dance at Minister of Culture's Jack Lang's request way back in France. All right, so that's part of the history, a little bit of that. Okay. Let's come down to Nigeria. But we're celebrating music everywhere, every day, every time. But one of those reasons is to promote. To make sure that amateur and professional musicians are encouraged to perform in streets today, all over the world under the slogan of Make Music, Fête de la Musique. Interesting one. Okay, I hope that a number of persons are performing, in the streets in honor of this day. Okay, let's come down to Nigeria here, and let's come down to the Naija Music Fiesta. Of course, it looks like today's show got more of information given than the information I'm supposed to give you from the entertainment industry as well. Okay, this particular information is very important and is necessary. I give it out. Of course, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has placed a ban on the sale of sniper insecticide in open markets and supermarkets. What this one mean be say? Right now, the sale of sniper we no go to see them anyhow again. For inside supermarket we no go see them for any shop we dey see. NAFDAC don't place ban on this thing. Of course, you and I, or we, or most of us, if case we don't know, hear of the recent things the way they happen as a result of sniper. Let me say because sniper na bad thing, but because of wetin don dey happen. So according to the NAFDAC's director, veterinary medicine and allied products directorate, Dr. Bukar Usman, made this known on Wednesday at the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, that is the IITA Ibadan. The agency had asked agro dealers to stop the sale of the product in open markets and supermarkets. According to him, sniper is an agricultural product meant to be used only in the farms and not for household. Usman maintained that the directive was not an outright ban of the product, but a restriction of its use and availability to farms alone. Okay, so I think it's trying to make it clear here that nobody said they don't ban the use of sniper, but now say for open market. Say now we dey see them anyhow, anywhere we dey see them, small shops we dey see them, supermarkets we dey see them. So it was easily accessible. Now NAFDAC don't say we no want to see sniper in open markets and supermarkets. All these small shops where we dey see them, they buy them anyhow. We no go dey see them again. We go make them available only for the supposed purpose the way it's supposed to be, as in for agri products only, farm products only, for farm use and not for household use. He also called on the manufacturers and dealers to cooperate with NAFDAC to mop up the 100 millimeters size of the product, which was cheap and easily acquired, adding that all agrochemicals meant for farms should not be used in households. There are appropriate products for the control of mosquitoes and other household pests, he added. So if you say you dey buy sniper because of mosquito, NAFDAC they say there are other mosquitoes and household pests repellents where you go use, not be this ones where you go use again, because before you go know, we don't say across go this shop go buy one sniper because they want the mosquito. Now that they say these things we no go see them for this shop again because they don't ban them. These products are only meant for the availability to farms alone and not for household. All right, so that's the information coming from NAFDAC, just to let you know. So they've placed a ban on the sale of sniper insecticide in open markets and supermarkets. You know me say they don't ban the use totally, but they don't restrict them, make it the only day for farm and the places where it's supposed to stay. So that's just the information coming this afternoon as well. I believe you must have taken that into consideration. Okay, today's World Music Day, and we see they celebrate music. Just to also let you know to some concerning some entertainment stories this afternoon. Of course, Simi has officially launched her record label. She calls that one Studio Brat. Of course, it is following her exit from X3M Music a few weeks ago. I told you about that when it happened. Okay, she made mention of she made a statement. Of course, she said Studio Brat at the record company, the norm is to do a formal and proper press release with big impressional words, but this is me and you. We started with through laughs, constructive criticism, silly jokes, and personal moments. We are gonna keep it that way. All I've ever wanted was to live my dreams, to do it on my terms. But for you, each step I've taken has brought me here. This is only the beginning of the best part of my journey. I hope that you stand with me, fight with me, love me, and grow with me. My team and I have continuously put our hearts into it. Like Michael Jackson said, don't stop till you get enough. We never want to let you down. Proof, I'm using a Michael Jackson's quote. So, with a heart full of excitement, I introduced Studio Brat to you. It's us. Let's do what we do. Okay. Alright, okay, so that's a statement coming from Simi on her Instagram page. She told us that she's now officially launched her record label. So do not be surprised when you hear someone young arts or someone is now signed on to Studio Brat. Of course, Simi now don't they run that studio. Guys, what do you think about this? Let's talk about this on social media. Hit me up on Instagram at Mr. Me on radio, and of course on Twitter at Mr. Me3. And of course, we can be here on Monday for the brand new edition of the show to talk about it as well. Of course, she also announced the video of her single. Of course, Jericho is going to be out very soon, pretty soon. It's going to be out pretty soon. And once it comes out, I'm gonna be letting you know. Okay, I think I'm getting information right now that it's gonna be dropping tomorrow. That's Saturday. Whichever way it is, when it's out, I'm going to let you know. That particular song featured Patu Ranking, Jericho. Great one coming from Simi and Patu Ranking this afternoon. Alright, okay, enough of the talk this afternoon. Let's go hit the dance floor. Let's come back, we'll wrap up this show. Alright, let's go take this one coming from the Marvin crew. Of course, we have this one. Don Jazzy, Rayma, Corridor Bello, DNA, and Crayon. They call this one All Is in Order. Let's enjoy this one.